The Breakfast Club, bitches.
You can call me the donkey of the day, but I mean no harm.
I mean no harm either, Andy Cohen. Donkey of the day for Thursday, November 4th goes to a New York man named Quashawn Burton. I think he's from Brooklyn, and he was a fugitive of the law. Keyword was because he's been caught. And how he got caught is the reason he is today's Donkey of the Day. Now, he's been on the run for almost a year, and the reason he's been on the run is because he's a scammer. Okay, I hate to stereotype a whole borough, but it's safe to say that Brooklyn is notorious for scamming. Like when they say Brooklyn keeps on taking it, they meant your social security number, your date and place of birth, your financial account numbers, your driver's license and passport number, credit number. Oh, they will take it all in Brooklyn. And this young man, Quashawn Burton, was just carrying on tradition because he's been on the run since he fled his Brooklyn home last November after being accused of fraudulently obtaining coronavirus relief aid. That's right, Burton was accused of stealing the identities of at least 4 people in order to fraudulently take out government PPP loans. I told y'all when they first introduced PPP that it was going to land a bunch of y'all in PP prison, and you didn't listen. Some of y'all think the coast is clear, but it's not. You on a list, and when they ready, when they ready to get you, they coming. Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Some of y'all gonna run like Quashawn Burton did. Now let the record show. Quashawn, he allegedly did it big. Prosecutor said he used an ATM to purchase money orders from a New York City post office to get the cash after the loans were approved. And in total, he allegedly stole about $150,000 in forgivable federal loans. Well, they're forgivable if you actually had a legitimate business and that money went towards that business. But most of y'all set up businesses like This Is Reparations LLC and Niggas Gonna Nig Incorporated. And now you're wondering why y'all keep getting locked up. Okay, in the complaint, prosecutors noted that Burton has clearly demonstrated an ability to mask his true identity to evade law enforcement, and he has demonstrated a willingness to lie about his identity to avoid arrest. And he became a fugitive because when law enforcement officers went to arrest him at his house, he was nowhere to be found and declared a fugitive. Now, all of that can warrant Donkey of the Day, but let's talk about the specifics. Let's talk about how he got Donkey of the Day, and let's talk about why he got caught. See, Quashawn allegedly continued to use fake identities, and one of those fake identities he used to go to the place he got caught at, and that place is Disney World. See, it's not just Super Bowl champions who go to Disney World after they win. Scammers do too. Now that you've won the Scammy Bowl, Quashawn Burton, what are you going to do next? I'm going to Disney World with a fake identity. And that's exactly what happened. See, this man got arrested after being spotted at Disney World because I think we tend to forget the feds have a life outside of the Fed work, okay? All right? They have a life too. And a federal postal inspector, Jeff Andre, was hanging out at the Animal Kingdom. Ooh, the Animal Kingdom. The Animal Kingdom is a real trigger for me. My daughter does competitive cheerleading, and that's where their big championship competition is at damn near every year. So I've spent way too much time at the Animal Kingdom and all of Disney World. And Disney World may literally be the most happiest place on earth for kids, but it's the most stressful place on earth for adults. But I digress. Quashawn Burton was spotted by Jeff Andre, and in an incredible case of irony, Jeff Andre was actually the person who signed the criminal complaint against Burton. Jeff recognized him by what has been described as a unique cursive letter H tattoo on his neck. You already know what happened from there. Jeff called them people. Okay, Jeff called for backup. He called the Orange County Sheriff's Office and let them know a fugitive was in the amusement park. Police confirmed Jeff Andre was who he said he was. Then they reviewed a photograph of Burton before they confronted him as he waited at the bus with 2 of his family members. Now, did Quashawn surrender peacefully? Of course not. He's from Brooklyn, and Brooklyn scammers will scam until they can't no more. He refused to provide ID when a deputy asked him, and he resisted arrest until the deputy took him to the ground. In fact, Quashawn Brunson refused to admit who he really was, even after fingerprints proved his true identity. I know this man is only 31, but he's moving like old Brooklyn. Okay, this is old Brooklyn energy right here. This is before the Starbucks and Whole Food energy, all right? You mean to tell me even after fingerprints, he wouldn't admit who he really was? That's as ridiculous as taking a paternity test. And even after Maury says you are the father, you deny. Even though the child looks like God traced your face and the paternity test says you are indeed that child's pappy, you still deny. Hell, in Brooklyn, kids don't even claim their parents. Okay, a father can take a paternity test in Brooklyn and a child will say, "Word to my dad, that's not my daddy, my boy." Quashawn Brunson was probably one of those kids, and that's why he is currently in custody right now without bail, because of course he's considered an extreme flight risk. Please give Quashawn Brunson the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
Yes, indeed.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today.
Have you ever been scammed by somebody from Brooklyn?
Ambi?
That's a good question. We should talk about scams. That's good. Somebody from punk ass South Carolina.
Ambi, you got
a month ago.
You got scammed. Remember you bought those fake jackets?
Fake leather jackets. I don't know if he was from Brooklyn though, but somebody from punk ass South Carolina scammed me a month ago.
First of all, don't you ever disrespect South Carolina like that, okay?
Punk ass South Carolina got me good too. Got me
Keep
good
that
too.
Same energy next time you're in the 843, the 803, or the 864.
No, I love
And
South
boy,
Carolina,
right
but somebody got
now.
me. Somebody got me. He got me.
Slap the beige off you now.
He got me though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all want to talk about that? Let's talk about scams.
What he got you for?
A car. Wire the money.
How much?
Called him on the phone and everything. I
story.
spoke to the guy.
You never told me this story.
I know, because I kept it to myself. You just brought up back memories.
Tell me. I'm glad I triggered you. Tell me the story.
Let's talk scams this morning, all right?
Where was he from? Orangeburg?
It was a small town, but it was only like
Look up the town.
One
Look
car
up the
shop.
town.
It was only one car shop. And I called somebody out there that you knew, and they was like, "There's never no cars like that around here." I said, "What you mean?" I said, "Can you drive by that?" She was like, "Hold on, I got to finish my hair." She went to go check, and that car shop didn't exist.
Dropping the clues bombs for my South
Don't you pull that bomb back.
I'm glad he got over on you. I'm happy for whoever that was. How much was it?
Why? Why would you be happy?
Let's talk scams. 800-585-1051. Have you got scammed before?
Deserved it.
What's the biggest scam you got for?
I need to hear more about this story.
I'll talk about it when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.